Hi, welcome back. I hope you're doing great. I just remembered that I did not do a December favorites. I planned on doing a makeup favorites for the whole year of 2012, but I didn't get around to that. I did the nail favorites and hair care and skincare. So today I'm going to be doing a video that is going to be my December 2012 favorites and January 2013 favorites. I have quite a lot, so I'm going to get started and I'm going to try my best not to talk too much, but you know me, sometimes I do talk a little too much. Okay, so let's get started, and I will say which year they were my favorites so that you kind of get the idea. I'm just going to dig into my bag here that I have next to me and get started. Okay, the first thing is sort of a random thing, and it's actually something that I've had for quite some time, but I've started using it more in January. And this is a curling iron by the name of Palladium, and it's this ceramic by J. Beret. And let me put that there so you can see. And I think that this is a 1 or 1.5 inch. What I like about it, it has the little on and off buttons here, and it also has a little thing that you can put from coarse, thick, normal, thin, and fine hair. So if I turn this on but I'm not really ready for to style my hair, I can just switch it over to the fine hair and the temperature goes lower, but it stays on. I don't have to put it on and all that. And I like the way this handle works. It's just a really perfect curling iron. I got this at Sally's probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and it's really held out a nice long time. I really like it a lot, and it's not heavy, it's not lightweight, it's just the right amount of weight to hold. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my bag. For both months, I loved the It's a 10 for leave-in conditioner. I find this is great. One tip that I did leave in my hair care favorites is that you can't put too much of this on because it will weigh your hair down, but this is a great product. Also, I find that I can't use a conditioner in the shower after my shampoo and use this. I have to either use the conditioner or use this. And if I do use this, it has to be just on the areas where I'm maybe a little drier, and that's it. But normally I just spray it all over and kind of comb it out with a wide tooth comb and then just rub it in real good. Okay, so that's that. Another hair care item that I love to use on dry hair is this product, and this is the macadamia oil by Organics, and it's a dry styling oil, and this I like to use on my ends, and then sort of like in this area I tend to get a little dry, so I use it right there, but I never use it at my roots because if I did, it would weigh them down and over condition them. Love this so much. It's a really nice product, and you can get both of those at Ulta and Target. I've seen them both there. Okay, as far as bronzer for both months, I really loved my Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. In fact, I still have the little one that I bought just by the register that had a little mini size of one of the blushers, and I can't remember that, but that's still going strong. I really like to use that as a nice blusher to warm up my skin, and I used that both December and January, and they were both favorites then. Another favorite for both of the month that I've talked about before is my Dior Amber Diamonds that I got from Tracy. I'm still loving this product. It's really beautiful. I love the way it just gives that beautiful pop of shimmer where I want it to be. I like to use this with a matte bronzer and then just put a little bit here, like on the very top part of my cheekbones, and I like the way it highlights them. Great product. Next thing that I really discovered more in the month of January is my Stay Matte, and do I have that right? Yes, my Stay Matte powder by Rimmel. My color is nude beige, and I don't hardly ever use this all over my face. I just use it in my T-zone where I will get oily. And the only complaint I have is the packaging is really kind of junky, and I'm always afraid this is going to come out and crack. So if I have to travel or I need a powder and I want to put it in a handbag, I will take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural because that has a secure package. If this had a secure package, I would take this because I do actually like this a little bit better than the MAC one. Great product. And like I said, that was for January that was a big favorite. Now for both months, I really enjoyed these Wet n Wild blushes. They're the Color Icon, and this one is in the color Heather Silk. Very, very pretty, kind of combination of pinky plum, and I believe this one is a matte. Yes, that's matte. And then this one here is the Pearlescent Pink. Very light, pretty wash of pink. Very nice. And I'm not going to swatch any colors because I do have a lot of things to talk about, unless it's something that I really want you to see, and it's something that I don't think you've seen before. And I want to make sure that I don't have any lipstick on my teeth, because when I went to record this earlier, I went to the bathroom real quickly and I had a little lipstick, so I think I'm okay. Okay, another blush that I loved, and this was in the month of December, is my Down Boy by The Balm. I have talked about this many times. I think this was in quite a few favorites throughout the year. This is the one that's sort of a plummy pink color, more on the plummy side. Very, very pretty. I love the longevity of it. I love the color. It's just a perfect blush. Okay, this is a new discovery to me in the month of January, this January 2013, and this is the primer by Too Faced, or one of the primers, and it's the Primed and Poreless. I always want to make sure that I'm saying the right thing that I'm showing you. I was looking for a new primer. I ran out of my Professional, and actually what happened with the Benefit Professional is that it got to the very bottom and it got very kind of oily, liquidy, and I tried shaking it up to see if that would help, but it still was too oily. So there was like about that much, not a lot, that was wasted because it got too watery, so I couldn't use it. And I wanted to try something different. I had heard from a really great girl here on YouTube by the name of Azita, and I will try to remember to put her link down below. She uses this and really likes it. It's a great primer. This is the regular one. They have one that's tinted and they have one that's like a clear color. This has more of a skin tone color. You can see that right there. Let me try to push it back in there. It doesn't go, oh well. But I really like to use this right here in this area where my pores are more prominent, a little bit over here and a little bit in my chin and nose, and it does a great job. It's not, doesn't weigh down my skin. I don't feel it throughout the day, and it just does a great, great job. I think that has become my new favorite pore filling primer. Okay. Concealers. In the month of December, these were my two go-to. Use them almost every time I use makeup, if not every time. This is the Dream Lumi in Radiant. I'm sure you've all seen that. And this is the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. And I go between using the light and the medium. I use the light when I feel my darkness under my eyes is very prominent, or I'm feeling sick and I want to kind of pick me up, and then I use the medium when I'm feeling a little bit better and my darkness isn't so bad, because the medium actually matches my skin tone and this brightens it up. So that was for the month of December. Okay, in the month of December, as far as let's see what I got here. Yeah, as far as foundations, I'm going all over the board because I kind of just stuck a bunch of things in a bag, and I'm sorry about that. In the month of December, my favorite foundations, the one that I used almost every day, was the Makeup Forever HD. My color for reference is N120. Make sure that's right, and I always do that when I talk about this. I really like this foundation a lot. It's lightweight, but it covers. And there are some people that think that this is more of a full coverage or medium to full. Some people think it's more of a light coverage. For me, it works more of a medium to full, more of on the medium, and I can kind of build it up in areas that I need it. I used it, like I said, almost every time I wore makeup in December, I used that. Okay, now the month of January, I thought I'd kind of switch up my foundations and kind of go back to something that I used before and then try something again that I didn't like, but a lot of people like it, and I was just curious to see if maybe I would like it. Sorry, I just dropped something back there. It's not makeup, so we're okay. Anyway, I went back to using the Revlon Color Stay in the bottles. And what I did this time is I purchased the normal to dry. I always do that. Even though I am combo with a little bit of oily, that type of formula doesn't work well on my skin. This one works better. And what I did to make it look more natural on my face is I bought the 250 Fresh Beige and the 240 Medium Beige. I'd always used the Medium Beige, and then I thought I would give this a try because this is more of like a pinky tone. Or am I wrong? No, this is more of a yellow tone, and this is more of a pinky tone, and I am a neutral complexion. I'm like right in the middle, so I used both of these. I mix them together, and it makes the perfect color for my face. And then the one that I thought I'd try to go back and repurchase and see how it would work for me is another cult favorite here on YouTube, and it is the other version of the Revlon Color Stay in the Color Stay Whipped. And with this one, I just went with the 240 Natural Beige, and I am wearing it now. I really like the way this goes on. I think I was applying it in the wrong way. I was putting on maybe too much, so it felt a little greasy, and whatever I'm doing now, I'm sticking to it. I just kind of open the jar naturally, and then I take a little bit out with my clean hands, put some dots all over my face, and then I take my Real Techniques buffing brush and just kind of buff it and kind of push it into my skin. Before, I think what I was doing is I was putting the brush in the jar and I was getting too much foundation, and that's what the problem was. And so far, I really have been loving this. This has been the favorite of January of this month, January 2013. And I still love the Makeup Forever and the other Revlon Color Stays. They're just something that I wanted to try. And actually what I did drop was the bag with the makeup. So let me put you on hold for 1 minute and I'll be right back.